They don't believe in flat front pants. They're just pleat guys.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, I want to make my dick look like a hog. And then they get pleated pants.
Well, doesn't everybody do? Come on.
No, but when you wear pleated pants, you're like, look at this hog, and it just looks like it.
Yeah, but that's good.
Yeah, but there's no point.
They're trying to impress the 16-year-old girls.
Then your leg openings are like 16 inches wide, and you're like, dude, why are these parachute pants on me?
Pleated pants are fun.
Pleated pants suck.
Dude,
if we're wearing pleated pants, fucking burn them. Why are you wearing those like trash bags on your leg?
Right.
Like, why are those so big?
Right.
You know they make fitted pants?
Oh, yeah.
You know, like, they don't have to be the same length from your thigh all the way down to your ankle? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, now I know.
Yeah, like the type of pant that if it was too long, it would fully encompass your shoe. You know what I mean? Like those type of fucking idiots.
They're boot cut dress pants.
Yeah.
Now I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
to me, it looks like he's gonna teach us how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
I think you might be right.
I think he's maybe doing more. Maybe.
But he just happens to have heart-shaped nipple tassels.
What's he
nipple
wearing on the
tassels are
bottom?
hot.
What's on the bottom?
He has leggings with like rolled up like Coach Gibson gym shorts.
Coach Gibson. Jesus Christ.
Big old hangy balls Gibson.
And he's got titty tassels.
He's got Walmart shoes on for sure. What creeps me out the most about it is it looks like he's in a work
Right.
break
He's in an
room.
office
It looks like he's in a break room.
He looks like he's in a dentist office's like break room for sure.
Well, he's obviously a doctor. Look at the thing on his head.
yeah, that's true. He sees patients all the time.
What is that for, by the way?
I don't fucking know.
I mean, it's
dude.
obviously
It's
old-timey
old-timey.
doctoring.
I have no fucking clue.
That doesn't
So
make any
you-
sense.
Was it for doctors or dentists?
Doctors. I thought. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it. I don't know what its use
Was
is
it
for.
so
I don't
you
know
could
anything.
see the patient could see the operation going?
Nope.
Aren't they passed out?
But if you, that's what I'm saying. Was it for dentists?
I don't think so.
I
don't know the use of it
think
at
so.
all.
I don't either.
I don't know the use of it.
So this guy's fun.
I could not imagine it be for either of those though.
Yeah, I don't know. But
This guy's a doctor for sure.
Oh yeah,
It's fun.
medical, everything.
He's fun.
Certified.
Let's play it.
He's wearing a tie with no shirt and heart-shaped nipple tassels.
It's been a long, stressful week at the office, but today's Casual Friday, and we're going to learn how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I start out with whole grain bread, a good hearty bread.
For him.
This is the where it gets weird.
It's my phone.
Oh.
Hello, the clinic. Yes, you've gained so much weight over quarantining that your pants don't fit. That's
Okay. So he's he's something.
He's out there.
He is definitely out there.
So he rings his own phone and says, "Hello, the clinic." What clinic?
Also, that's definitely a corded phone. He just cut the cord off of.
Yeah.
But so
He has whole wheat bread.
he does have
It's hearty.
Hearty bread. He bought the Nutri-Grain, whatever it's called.
By the way, I am no nutritionist whatsoever, but whole grain seems like the biggest crock of shit of all time.
It
Why?
might be.
Because when someone's like 14 grams of whole grain, and you're like, oh yeah, you mean carbs, brother? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I am not educated.
Is it
enough.
just
I'm not
healthier
educated enough
carbs?
either. No, I don't know. Maybe it's.
I don't know.
Maybe
feel
it's
like-
not a simple sugar. Maybe it's a
I feel like
complex
it
one.
has to be at least somewhat
Yeah.
No, I don't want to say healthy, but you know what I mean.
Because they use the
Grain,
word
I'm sure,
whole.
fiber.
Is it because they use the word whole and the word grain?
whole grain?
I see whole grain at a store and I'm like, yeah, I'll pick that. When
Yeah.
I'm on
Exactly.
a diet,
Yeah,
yeah, I'll pick
absolutely.
that up.
But what does it even mean?
I have no idea.
Non-GMO product?
You know who we need to comment about this? Our newly graduated friend, Kendall Holden, just became a registered dietitian. Shout out Kendall
Shout out.
Holden. Great
Big ups.
accomplishment. Big ups.
Shout out.
She would know about whole grain.
Should
I have
be able to
no
tell us
idea
if it's
about it.
simple or,
Complex.
Whatever.
Yep, I don't know anything about it.
He did say though that it is Casual Friday at the office.
Yeah, no,
Well,
dude.
yeah.
Is that why he's dressed the way he is?
Where's the water cooler?
I would say
You think he's just swinging his tassels,
The
swinging
water
his
cooler.
tassels around the water cooler, and they're like, "Hey, Hey Jimbo.
Hey, Jimbo.
How you doing?
Glad it's Friday, huh?
Your nuts are hanging out.
Casual Friday.
Your nuts are hanging out, Jim.
Hey Jim, BDSM Friday. Hey. How about that?
Jim, I can see your nuts.
Hey, Jim. Damn, I was hoping for the fishnet stockings and handcuffs this week.
That's that's next week. Come on.
Instead, I just got titty tassels.
All right.
Heart-shaped titty tassel.
Okay, no problem. Just put your pants on, put a rubber band through the buttonhole, and loop it around the button. That'll give you a couple extra stretchy inches. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, bye-bye.
That's his done.
Okay, back to the sandwich. I like to apply...
He doesn't even get to the sandwich. And by the way, there's no part 2.
I was gonna
He
ask
doesn't
part
get
two.
to the sandwich.
Man.
He reached the maximum amount of length, and he didn't even get to what the video was about.
You could tell with the smirk on his face that was a planned out thing. And he thought he fucking hit it.
know.
He thought that was a hit.
ridiculous, though.
I mean, he rang his own phone.
I know, right?
Oh, yeah.
With just a bike bell.
Yeah.
It was just a bike fucking fucking
That's
bell
what you
or
need to
horn
do
or
when you
whatever.
need to get a couple stretchy inches.
Dude, I would take him so much more seriously if he wasn't dressed that way.
If he wasn't wearing nipple tassels and a tie with no shirt.
And very much tucked up shorts with long stocking socks.
There's a
Walmart
fupa
shoes.
underneath there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
He's wearing the medical hat thing, whatever you want to call
Mm-hmm.
it. Dude, this guy is
Such-
insane.
Such
But
an
he's
odd
fun.
thing.
Yeah.
How do you find this on TikTok,
Dude, it's more of a gift than anything.
Yeah.
But it's
Dude.
also kind of a curse. These people speak to me in such a way. I don't
They
know.
do.
I don't know if this gentleman has spoken to anybody in such a way as he's spoken to
Do
me.
you
But
speak-
he really reverberated with
Yeah.
me.
Do you
And
speak
by the way,
back?
I think this was a video where it was like, a couple thousand likes maybe.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
And this pops up on your For You page.
Yeah, but like, where's the rest of the world? There's another one I'm gonna show you. Legit had 9 likes on it, and
Hell yeah.
What the
we'll get to
fuck?
it. We'll get to it.
Do you want me to show it right now?
No, we're fine. But dude, I just can't get this guy. First of all, it doesn't even look like one of those old timey doctor things. The more I'm looking at it, it looks like he made a headband with a magnifying
Mirror.
glass.
Yeah.
Oh, magnifying glass. It looks
That
like the
makes
mirrors
sense.
you put on a motorcycle or like a bicycle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It honestly could be a party store prop as well.
He does seem
Like
like
a
the type of guy.
Halloween.
But why
party.
does he have an office that he can put nipple
That's
tassels
true,
on?
dude.
That's what I'm saying. This is definitely an office, a workplace.
Yeah.
Definitely.
How's he getting
'Cause
away with this?
He's got to be fired by now.
yeah.
Because the board behind him, it literally just looks like a fucking
Like, hey boss.
Yeah.
a piece of cardboard that he just put a bunch of papers and tacks
Yeah.
on.
Hey boss, Jimbo's been coming in after hours and putting nipple tassels on. I think you got to do
This
something
is the
about
third
it.
time this week.
Yeah.
we gotta get him out of here.
Oh, that's just Jim. Let him be. He's harmless.
Yeah.
He's harmless.
He's having fun.
I don't. Okay, so I want to zero in on one specific thing. I'm pretty sure there's a picture or a piece of paper with the shit emoji on it. So go
Oh, yeah.
go
Yeah,
to his
right
left
there.
shoulder. Yep,
Yeah.
I do
directly
see it.
over.
Maybe.
Looks like just a pile
It
of
does
shit.
look like a pile of shit. It looks like the shit.
So what
emoji.
kind of office is it? Maybe he's a janitor and it's like his little janitor fucking thing.
Wow.
It could be.
It could be.
What if he's like just a creepy veterinarian?
Mm-hmm. That could be it. He's like, send me your animals.
My only
Dead
thought
or
is,
alive.
my only thought is he actually has to, if he's in the office after hours, he has to have access, right?
Oh yeah.
So it either leaves you at janitor, actual doctor, or you just
Fucking-
broke in and recorded a video, which honestly seems
That'd be the
kind of
best.
likely at this point.
Yeah.
What if he's actually a veterinarian and people take their pets to him and people are like, isn't he kind of off?
If he was a veterinarian, you know what creeps me out about him? Why is that jar of peanut butter so big?
That's
I don't know.
huge.
That is true.
So was the thing
we
of
get-
jelly, dude.
But
That's
people,
both
people
huge.
take his pets to him, and people are like, "Isn't he kind of off?" And you're like, "Yeah, but he's the best in town." What if
Yeah.
he's truly just like an insane vet,
Fucking Christ.
and people just deal
good.
with it,
What is his at name? Jeffrey what? 1901?
something like that? Or
1960.
what if he's just a veterinarian, and people just take his dogs to him, and they don't even know this side of him?
No.
Then he goes viral on TikTok, and they're like,
What do you stumble across his TikToks?
Yeah.
Do you still take your dog pet to him?
That's
Only if
tough.
they're looking for a good time.
"If I see that big ass jar of peanut butter, I'm probably not gonna take my dog to
Why
him
not?
after that."
Why not?
It's for
He's using
dipping your
it.
balls into.
Mm. And
Okay.
penis.
Yeah. Yep.
That's my dog, not his.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's only licking peanut butter off your balls. Nobody else's, dude.
My balls only.
This guy's having a rough go, though. I don't know what his deal is. Try to look at the rest of his videos, and they're all kind of just as creepy.
Is he still doing this, or?
I mean, he's in some different lanes. He's diversified. He's in a little bit of gold. He's in a little bit of silver.
You know what, though?
know?
If it weren't for the nipple tassels, it would be I don't want to say okay, but it would be semi-tolerable.
Doesn't the tie kind of make him look like a Barney Rubble type character?
Yeah.
Yep.
From the Flintstones? Why is that tie so... That's how you know he's old. Because his tie is 6 inches wide.
Yeah, it's fucking
How come
huge.
6-inch wide ties just got out of the business?
I don't know.
There's just too cartoonish.
And then you had Mr. Tarmans of the world just wearing ties that were as skinny as your pinky finger.
Those
And you're
are
like, dude,
fucked up,
that's a bolo tie that's
Polo
3 feet
tie,
long.
They kind of fit him though, because he's so skinny and kind of like hunched over. Like he kind of fits him.
He's just a nerd, dude.
Yeah, but he would wear ties with short sleeve dress shirts, and it's like,
That's not.
If there's any cool guy who teaches chemistry, I'd like to know.
I bet there's some out
But
there.
at the same time, if you are wearing a tie with a short sleeve shirt, you better be a chemistry teacher because there's no other excuse.
I don't know, dude. Math might pass.
But like you got to be a
That
nerd.
wacky math teacher. Oh, Mr. Smith. You know what I mean?
You know
gotta
what's crazy in those guys, though? Like, they don't believe in flat front pants. They're just pleat guys.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, I want to make my dick look like a hog. And then they get pleated pants.
Well, doesn't everybody do? Come on.
No, but when you wear pleated pants, you're like, look at this hog, and it just looks like it.
Yeah, but that's good.
Yeah, but there's no point.
They're trying to
because-
impress the 16-year-old
but
girls.
then your leg openings are like 16
know?
inches wide, and you're like, dude, why are these parachute pants on me?
Pleated pants are fun.
Pleated pants suck.
Dude, they're
If we're wearing pleated pants, fucking burn them.
Well, I don't even know. What are pleated pants?
Like down the straight line of your leg, there's a pleat in the middle.
Like
You want
on
me
the
to say
front
it?
of
You
your
want me to
leg.
say it? You want me to say it?
With like a little.
You want me to say it?
Okay.
Mr. McConnell pants.
Oh, okay.
Where it's
So
like,
for pretty good sized people.
well, sometimes, but just like, why are you wearing those like trash bags on your leg?
Right.
Like, why are those so big?
Right.
You know, they make fitted pants.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like they don't have to be the same length from your thigh all the way down to your ankle. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Now I know.
Yeah, like the type of pant that if it was too long, it would fully encompass your shoe. You know what I mean? Like those type of fucking idiots.
They're boot cut dress pants.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
fully encompass your shoe.
Yeah. They fully encompass your shoe that you should have got rid of 20 years ago.
Swallow that bitch whole.
Yeah.
But that makes your penis look bigger.
I mean, just because of the optical illusion, I feel like they're really hangy pants. It's a lot of ballroom. You guys ever hear that when Lyndon B. Johnson was having pants made for him and he was asking for some extra dick fucking room? And he was talking to this
Big
pants maker.
hog.
He's like, I reckon you guys have some of the best pants I've ever had in America.
No, this side of the woods, Mississippi.
Yeah, no, he's like, I reckon you guys had some of the best pants I ever had. He's like, but do you mind? I need about a extra inch or 2 inches from the from the region, but down to my bunghole. And he literally says it, and it's on a presidential recording.
What the fuck?
President said bunghole back in like the 1960s. It was awesome.
President just had a big dick, dude.
Bunghole. Yeah, Lyndon B. Johnson had a fat
slam.
dick.
Big
Lady
old
Bird had a
dick.
limp for a reason, dude.
Oh, big dick or big old hanging balls.
do you
one of
think-
the two.
Do you think Abraham
Dipped in the
Lincoln
toilet.
was fucking hung?
Marfan syndrome, no.
Marvin. Really?
Yeah,
just
because-
those wide bony
Well, either okay,
prominences?
time out. If you have Marfan syndrome, you can have reduced size of testes, right?
Yeah.
So maybe it looks like you got a real hangy dick, but maybe it's just average. Or
Okay.
maybe because you're 6 feet tall or 7 feet tall because you have
He was
Marfan
like
syndrome.
6'4", dude,
maybe you got a
wasn't he?
real hanger.
Wasn't he was tall shit. Wasn't he like 6'4", 6'3"?
His wife also believed in ghosts after he died, just because he died. So that was pretty weird.
I just always find that like
yeah.
people over like 6'3", they gotta be hung. You know what I
It has to
mean?
be. It's got to be proportional. You thinking?
You would think
You would think, yeah.
fat, wide, and long. No,
They have to be. I think so.
Chris, those
You
are
don't-
called daydreams, not like I don't know what you're trying to talk about.
but you don't ever think that. You don't think about
Oh
that?
yeah. Well, I mean that's like a widely known thing.
It's
Like,
kind of like a
like
stereotypical thing.
everybody. Okay, I don't want to say this, but like every NBA player, you're always like that guy's got a big fucking dick.
Yeah. I was gonna say Shaq. Shaq has probably
Oh,
ginormous.
Dude,
Jesus
imagine
Christ.
taking a shower in the locker room if you're Steve Nash.
Oh, I wouldn't do it.
No chance.
No chance. It's fucking embarrassing.
Hey,
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I don't.
dude? I guarantee you, he just packs Axe body spray and just goes.
Yeah.
for sure.
But what are you gonna do if you're Steve Nash in an NBA locker room taking a shower?
Maybe just say, "Hey, I'm a grower."
That's it.
Shower.
Sure.
Maybe say
Maybe
that.
that's your excuse.
Maybe you say that. I think that's what you say.
Nobody cares about dicks, guys.
That's true.
Nobody cares about how big your dick is. Let me start there.
That's true.
Some people do.
Just roll through your life, okay?
I've seen hundreds
I
of
definitely
dicks,
care.
and I mean, I don't.
Yeah,
even
is it
pay
gonna get
attention to
bigger
them.
though since you looked at him?
No,
Then who cares?
no. I'm saying I've seen hundreds of dicks, and I'm just like, okay, it's a dick.
Yeah, you're like that one leans and that one's cool.
Yeah,
You can play
that
guitar
one's
on
got
that
a bend
one.
in it.
That one's got
All
a
of 'em.
dude. Oh, that one's got a real Neapolitan ice cream look to it.
Yeah, shout out,
Yeah.
you know who?
Yeah.
Jeepers creepers, dude. Dude, I had a guy talking to me today about something that I didn't realize, but apparently the longer your dick is, the bigger like prostate is, and like I don't want to say your balls are, but it has to be bigger because it produces more
Juice.
more juice because it has to travel a greater distance because of the length of your penis. So, the guys with bigger dicks have bigger splams.
Nice.
Don't believe it.
I apparently it's anatomically correct.
But wouldn't you think of it? Time out. Wouldn't you think of it as a rifle versus a shotgun situation?
That's what I'm thinking.
You're thinking it would go further?
Maybe if you had a long one, it would go further. I don't even
But
want
it
to
has
talk about
but
this.
but the distance is so greater that it has to produce more.
But it's got to go longer, so it probably
does.
slows down the speed.
It slows down the speed, but it has to produce more stuff.
To get through the
Yes,
brush
it
and the
does.
bramble.
Yeah.
Brush of the bramble.
I'm thinking it checks out.
Checks out with me.
Don't believe it.
I don't believe
believe it?
you.
Do you have that problem, Brock?
No.
Brock's got a sawed-off shotgun ready to fucking blast.
yeah.
You're ready to blast at all times. dude.
Yeah.
He's trigger happy is what he
Yeah,
is.
dude.
It's
It's not even legal in America anymore.
Yeah.
How often do you blast it, dude?
Oh, once a day, probably. I don't know.
Not a
What
good
are you blasting
situation over
at?
there.
We're good.
Is that why there's so much paint on your walls?
What?
You just don't even clean it up. You paint over it.
Yeah. No, I don't shoot on my walls, dude.
It's like buckshot.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it goes everywhere.
Kinda.
Oh God. Do you ever notice that though? Like that's for
No!
real? Like no,
I
like
don't.
okay.
I'm
that's
just
fine.
kidding.
We'll go off it.
I'm fucking
You
kidding.
don't notice it though?
No.
Some people are oozers and some people are shooters. That's just weird.
Squad full of killers, bitch. I'm a killer too.
I'm serious though. Like part of me is serious, but part of me is
Yeah,
like,
expound
haha,
on
it's all
that.
fun. I'm good.
Oozers
Nah,
aren't
dude.
fun.
No,
They
oozers
suck, dude. It's boring.
But it also doesn't it also have to deal with the amount of time that has passed since your last?
People blast every day.
We're
People
trying to
die
break it
every
down
day,
to a
B.
science, dude, and
Blasting is there's no science.
we're breaking it down now.
There's literally no science. There's no like RPM gauge. There's no anything on blasting.
but we're figuring out now.
No, you just go to the don't. You just go to the wall, brother, and you just go and it's over with.
I do have a question
This
about
podcast stinks.
the science. Since we are the premier podcast on pooping techniques, are you guys? You guys probably aren't, but I heard this conversation the other day. Are you a scruncher or a folder?
How would I scrunch
what
it?
the
That's
fuck?
what I don't know.
Oh, when you blow your nose, do you just stuff it right up there?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Sometimes.
Are you guys sitting there folding it brick by brick, dude?
Not brick by brick, but
I
I'll
fold
fold.
it. I fold it nicely.
Chris is probably taking his time with all of his 16 squares.
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
That's bizarre.
I'm usually like a three,
That's
a three
fucking
brick.
insane.
But I was listening in on this conversation, and somebody was like, "Why not scrunch?" And I'm like, "What are you? What?
The person's a psycho.
Yeah,
It's probably all rough, dude. They got hemorrhoids.
yeah. You're not
They
getting a
have
clean wipe from a
hemorrhoids.
scrunch."
That's crazy. You fold, right? Fold. Oh,
I don't even
no.
want to say it now.
Why would you scrunch it?
Why would you scrunch it?
Just you just pull it off. It's easier.
Dude, it goes everywhere though.
Not really.
You know what's a crazy person move? To just wrap it around your hand like a mummy.
That is
bizarre.
crazy.
If anybody wipes their ass like a mummy, I would like to know. And email us at stoopsitters@gmail.com.
Dude, you know what's crazy to me though is that you know how prone you are to getting your fingers all poopy with that.
Okay.
How is that too far? Talking about dick and balls and blasting.
You.
So you're saying wrapping it and then just wiping it, but accidentally getting a little bit on your fucking a little bit on your finger. That's not a common problem for somebody that does that shit.
I'm just saying wrapping it around your hand like a mummy and wiping is not normal.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying too.
But you could get it under your fingernail.
You could totally get it on your finger. That's the problem with wrapping it like a mummy.
Never happened to you, Buster?
Wash your hands. What?
Yeah, but you don't want poop on your finger.
Why is everything logical, dude?
You don't want poop on your finger. Does anybody want poop on your finger?
Well, then you wipe it off with the toilet paper and then you wash your hands afterwards.
But then it's poopy still.
What do you mean it's poopy still if you wash your hands?
Not if you wash your
How's
hands.
a doctor sterile after you wash your hands? But I'm not sterile after I take a poopy.
Oh, they got crazy stuff there.
It's
they
the
got
same,
liquids.
same. 99.9.
But it's definitely different.
That .01 is about to fuck you right in the pooper. Whatever that germ is, dude, that's a bad germ.
That's a tough germ.
That's a bad germ
That's
right
some
there.
Osmosis Jones
You know what's crazy
bullshit.
is like Clorox is like, yeah, we kill some HIV up in here, and then it's like, but that .01, no chance, baby.
No chance.
You-
That's literally,
How
you know,
is
that's
that?
just to cover their ass, just in case somebody gets
Dude,
hit.
Yeah,
I was just
Oh,
thinking about
really?
that the other day.
That's just to cover their ass. It's saying, hey, we don't guarantee that it kills everything,
yeah.
but it kills everything.
I didn't know that.
That's all it
I
is.
honestly thought there was like one thing left over. From
No,
that one
so
motherfucker.
I thought
No,
about
it's
this
just
the other day.
cover
You ever watch a commercial or whatever? You look at a box or whatever, and they put something obvious in there that's like to cover their ass. And I was
Yeah.
thinking about it the other day about Clorox wipes. That .1, it's got to be just to cover their ass. But I've never thought about it before.
It definitely is.
Yeah, but how about the end of every drug commercial ever? And they're like, quick disclaimer is like, and if you experience nausea, headaches, heart attacks, death. Sorry.
That's what I'm
Pretty
saying.
much.
And they just go through it really quick.
That's
But
what I'm
that's
saying.
just-
Those
that's
are like
just-
better not, cover my ass. But whatever.
It really, it truly
it's like
is.
do you remember the McDonald's thing where the lady sued because her cup was too hot, but the lid said nothing about being hot?
Caution hot. You
Yeah.
didn't say that?
That's why they
Wow,
all
that's
say it
crazy.
now, apparently. It's because this lady went through a crazy lawsuit with McDonald's
Oh.
and apparently won because it never said caution hot or whatever.
Plausible.
Next time she went through and got a coffee, it said caution, stupid bitch.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
But she like burnt
McDonald's
her-
over there on
she, like,
Dorset.
burnt her spilled it on her or whatever.
I throat punched that bitch.
Yeah. Not all the other McDonald's. I like them.
Yeah, not all McDonald's.
How about the McRib?
McRib is back.
Why do people like it?
It's grody, dude.
No, I think
never
it's
had
just,
it.
I think it's just because they live in the 80s and they're like, oh, fuck yeah, Star Wars and the McRib, dude, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I want the Luke Skywalker action figure.
Yeah.
But like, do you remember we used to have that same shit in like high school, middle school, elementary?
Dude, they had powdered eggs.
Yeah.
Those
Powdered
exist.
Eggs.
Yeah, those exist at schools and everywhere.
I know, but I'm saying
Prison.
your eggs were powdered.
Yeah.
That's fucked. To me, I can't comprehend that. For some reason, I could comprehend powdered mashed potatoes and powdered cheese. But powdered eggs just do me over.
It's something different. I
It's-
understand.
I don't
How
understand.
about
it.
that fire ass DQ gravy just coming from water?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Don't.
powder and
fuck-
water,
What do you
right?
mean?
It's a pitcher of hot water. You all
powder?
smack it all together. You throw some cold water in there. There's a reaction. It gets all thick as fuck, and then you stir it up and
God
throw it in.
damn it.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And that's just fire.
That shit's
Fire
so
as
fucking
fuck,
good.
dude.
Damn.
And it's
So
just
is-
water in a container, and it's hot, and then you mix it, and then yeah, like I
What
said,
do you mix it with?
Some
Is it a
bullshit.
powder?
It's just a powder that you mix in, and then I'm pretty sure hot water, and then you try to stir it in, and then I think you might finish it with cold water, but I honestly don't remember.
Cold water's what hardens it?
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm still gonna eat it. 'cause it's
I
fucking
knew that.
fire.
I remember you
Fire
telling
as
me that a
fuck.
long time ago. It's fucking wild.
Dude.
I feel like you'd be so surprised at this shit. Obviously.
Oh, that restaurants do
Oh, yeah,
and the
obviously.
shortcuts and this and that. And that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I know someone who always talks shit about Burger King because he always says that it just tastes like they added burger flavor. Like it doesn't taste like an actual burger. He's like, dude, it tastes like someone added burger flavoring.
Yeah,
He's like, it
sure.
doesn't even taste like a real burger. It just
It-
tastes like what someone wants you to think a burger tastes like.
It definitely has that like extra. Look at my burger. It tastes very.
It's a charbroiled burger, baby.
charbroiled.
Why do people get so weird about like processed chicken, but like a burger's fine? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like people always talk about shit about chicken nuggets, but it's like you're literally eating a $1 big double or whatever it is.
Yeah, but it's not like you're eating the cow with somehow the bones taken out.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean? Like it's a little bit different. Like it's actually like, you know, like I don't want to say McDonald's obviously, but like ground beef, it's just, you know, shredded meats.
Yeah. I don't know. I just always feel like people get weird about chicken, but not like red meat.
Do you see recently that like so Canada has this like it's actually grown in Indiana wildly enough, but it's this salmon that's a GMO salmon. I don't know like what about it is genetically modified, but like they're grown for like sustainability, like they're farmed in Indiana and like other places. They just have like these huge pools of salmon and they're trying to bring it to market this year, but like all these places are like, we ain't taking that GMO fish there, boy. And so everyone's all pissed, but like Canada's been selling it for like years and years, and like they're trying to bring it to market in America, and everyone's like, "Fuck no!" Like everyone's pissed, and like it just doesn't make sense. Like they did a survey, and it was like something crazy. Like 80% of people said like GMO tomatoes were fine, and then it was like 20% said like GMO salmon was fine. And like I understand the point, but like fish to a point is almost the most ridiculous animal. Like it seems like such a farm object. Like they are so wildly dumb.
Oh,
they're just living a fish life.
Yeah.
Yeah. I watched this this show of Gordon Ramsay show or whatever, and he went to this fucking this fish farm where they only fish calamari. Not calamari, I'm sorry. Fish eggs, what the fuck's it called? Caviar. They farm caviar basically. And it's supposed to be just as good as like wild the best caviar you can get. It's supposed to be the exact same, and apparently Gordon Ramsay's like wowed by it, and he's like, "Oh, it's awesome! This, that, and the third." So it's like, I don't feel like that stuff's out of the realm of like it can be just the same, and it can be sustainable.
Bill Gates was getting torched this past week about like the what do you call it, like lab grown meat and shit. He's like, you could get used to the taste difference. And it's like, Bill, apparently there's a video, I've never seen it, where someone asked him what a bag of peas costs, and he looks like a fucking idiot. Like, Bill, what's a bag of frozen peas cost nowadays?
And what did he say?
Something stupid. You could probably look it up. I haven't actually seen the video, but I've just heard
like
people talk
way
shit.
more than what it was.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, just a guy he's literally been rich for 40 years. It's like, dude, you don't fucking know. It's like a guy going on The Price is Right and trying to price stuff. He's like, bag of laundry detergent, $17.
Yeah, dude.
Whereas, like, he has no fucking clue.
Those people, dude.
Yeah, but he has no clue. And it's like, why would he?
That's true.
Let me see if I can find this.
Dude, he could hire literally anybody to do anything for him. Yeah. I don't know. Bill Gates' bag of books.
See any of these?
Damn, I've never seen the video. I'm just saying, like I've just heard of it multiple times where someone asked him.
Ellen, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Sounds.
Is that Mrs. Foster?
Where?
Right there. I still can't get over Bill Gates getting pied in the face by some random guy.
That's so funny, dude. So funny.
And he's just like,
he's so drunk. He sits there amazed. Jesus Christ, dude.
So I never really know the whole thing about Bill Gates, but do people hate Bill Gates?
They don't hate him, but he's not. You know what I mean? It's just like a Rockefeller situation where it's like he's so powerful. It's like
he's
obviously
been so powerful and rich for so long that everybody's like, fucking Bill Gates.
Yeah.
Do you think Elon Musk will get to that point?
I mean, a little bit. Bill Gates. I think the problem with Bill Gates is, and I'm not saying he hasn't done a lot of good shit and like he's given a lot of money and shit, but when you're that guy, like you always have a target on you no matter what, and like you have to be so wildly out of touch. Like even to say that like I'm not giving money to my children, it's like, oh, so like the billions of dollars in property you already have is like just gonna go to them. So like the same thing as you giving them $1 billion.
Yeah.
So it's like the same type of shit. Where it's like I understand that's why people don't like him, but like I don't think it matters. Like he is an entrepreneur. You know what I mean? Like he's
you don't get
that's what I'm
that
saying.
rich.
Like he truly is like an American-made entrepreneur. So at that point, it's like
Doesn't he want population control and stuff too?
I don't know.
I don't really pay attention, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't think Elon will get to the point like Bill does though. I feel like he's just so out of touch.
Their personality's different.
But it's also the age.
Yeah, I think,
and the age, too.
I think Elon will still stay very, I don't want to say current, but in touch, I guess. You know what I mean? I don't know.
He's fucking too goddamn smart for his own good. Jesus Christ.
I think a little bit of it is stretched. I think a little bit of it is
You
way
think-
more than you
You
expect.
think he's not as
I
intelligent?
don't think he's running as much of like Tesla in this. I think he's a big part of it, but I think he has teams in place to where he's running it. Like, there's no way you're running Tesla,
yeah.
SpaceX, you're throwing Starlink up, you're doing all this shit.
Right.
So it's like I agree that he's probably this crazy influential mind, but it's like you probably got
Help for sure.
a lot of help.
For
Well,
sure.
Dude, if you're that fucking rich, you can goddamn get some help and be like, that's fine. I don't want to fucking do this today.
Well, like the founding of Tesla, where it's like, was it really him? So it's like, obviously he's the CEO now, but it's like that business shit where it's like, yeah, I mean, he's the guy, but is he really the guy? Like, I don't know.
But if you watch it, like if you watch him on Rogan, Rogan asked him the question and he knows it.
Yeah.
So like he has a good amount of knowledge on
Yeah.
it. But I'm not saying he's the fucking see all be all.
I think it's
but
just crazy to watch him like speak.
dude,
You can
fucking
tell he's
weird.
very like he's not normal.
No, he's not normal.
Like normal, but like he's above average of like the average the
I don't want to say he's on that autistic level, but slightly.
Yeah.
He's hard to listen to.
He's
Like
hard.
on Rogan's, he's so like methodical and slow with his answers.
Like he just
And
like,
it's
he,
like-
like dude. There was a couple
Imagine
times
thinking every time you have to talk to her, you're like, oh yeah, this could probably be billions of dollars.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I know. I get it, but
like also there's some uncomfortable silences where he's like, well, yeah, and like it's just like
yeah.
it's just
What's going through his head type deal.
yeah.
You're sitting there like, what's
And
going
it's just
on?
like
Come on.
Yeah.
it's like
Answer the question, Elon.
Yeah,
Fuck,
dude,
man.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
it's hard to listen to ish.
It's hard, but it's also kind of interesting at the same time
Oh yeah, for sure.
because you're like, what's going on through his mind? I remember Rogan
Okay.
asking him like, how do you manage your time? And he just sits there and he's like, I just do, whatever. And it's just like,
He said he sleeps 6 hours a day, which is pretty
Yeah,
good.
Yeah,
but you gotta think, guy like that, like, how do you manage your time?
but he's got 3 things
Teams.
going on now.
Yeah.
Teams, but like,
He's
you're
hiring-
still a
yeah.
busy fucking guy.
delegating.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're still a busy fucking guy.
With like 3 kids now too.
Yeah.
Still, yeah.
he has 3 kids.
Maybe not 3, 2.
I thought
don't
he
know
had
how many-
XVI 2797 QR.
I think that's the only kid he has,
Is
isn't
it?
I don't know.
Nah, I think he has previous kids.
I don't know.
He's also almost 50 years old, which nobody pays attention to.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Like, he's an older guy
Didn't
at
know
this
that.
point.
That's weird. Fuck.
Even like when Kanye was on Rogan, he talks about all this stuff and like, yeah, Kanye, some of the stuff you're like, is that believable? But if it is all believable and the things that he's trying to do, you're like, how's this guy manage his time?
That's crazy.
It blows my mind. He's like, yeah, I go here, like I go to Chicago for 2 days, and then I'm in Colorado for 2 days of the week, and then I'm spending time with Kim and the family for 2 days, and I'm like, dude, how do you manage your time?
How many times a week do you think he gets in that fucking
Well, not any now.
They're getting divorced.
treasure chest?
Totally. It was a total real marriage, yeah.
Yeah.
7 years.
Yeah, real marriage.
You don't think it was?
Come on, dude. Have anything about the family, is that real?
It's the longest marriage out of the whole
Yeah,
family.
Was the
right?
Chris
Kids,
Humphreys
right?
marriage real?
That was definitely fake.
It was clout.
It was definitely.
Was
clout.
this real?
I feel like this is real.
But
7
wouldn't-
years,
wouldn't-
couple
Was
kids.
the surrogate dad? Was it real?
Wouldn't no circuit
Seems
mom.
like
circuit
circuit
mom
right? Yeah.
because she didn't want to
Either
have
way.
another baby.
Right.
Either
yeah.
way, it's just a bizarre situation. It's a family that is so completely out of touch. I don't care. I
Yeah.
honestly
Yeah.
don't care. Like Kanye is so wildly out of touch even at this point. It's like, dude, you have your ear is not to the ground whatsoever of what is going on. You have no idea what is going on. You're living in some fucking fantasy world on a ranch in fucking Wyoming.
Right.
People are busting their ass Monday through Friday, and you're fucking oh, I took my medication today, and that's what the tabloids are writing about. It's like, dude,
Yeah.
you didn't do shit. I'm not saying people at that level can't, do this to society or like actually be helpful. That's not what I'm saying. Like rich people do this, but like when you're that guy, it's like, dude, nobody cares.
Yeah.
Like that's why I hate the tabloid shit. It's like I don't understand why putting him on a pedestal is like, oh yeah, that's a normal guy.
But I think you are the odd man out, and there's a lot of, I don't want to say simpletons, but like, you know what I mean? They care. Because if nobody cared, they would not be doing it. The tabloids would not exist, and the tabloids would not be running those stories. If not, they were to be gaining profit from running these stories.
Yeah.
Nor would these people be as famous as they are. Kim would not be as famous as they are
if people didn't care.
if people didn't fucking care.
I agree, but
And she fucking launches a goddamn app on her fucking thing with its makeup, that's fucking video game. She had like fucking video game.
Yeah.
Like, it was just such horseshit. People are so entrenched in it. You know what I mean?
but
They care.
I see where Blake is, but I also see where you're gonna have those fucking.
But Blake's intellectual enough to be like,
No,
who
but
the
at that point,
fuck
all I'm
cares?
saying is like at that point, you're a person that is literally not even in society anymore.
No, they're so
Like
out
you're
of
on the
touch.
you're on the fringe
exactly
of society
right.
in that point. Like you're practically
They're
have
the one. They're the
you
1%.
practically have the same outlook as a homeless person. Like you're so
Right.
on the fringe of society, you have no idea what is even real at that point.
But I think that's why people like them. I think that's why people relate to them. Not relate, but like they're so far out that people are like, I want to be that.
Look up to.
Yeah, that's look up.
type
Yeah.
of deal.
Yeah,
I don't think
I
they
see where
relate
you're
to
coming from though. It makes total sense.
him. I don't think they could relate to him at all, dude. Fuck
Not
them.
maybe not relate, but like that's what I want to. That's what I want to be. They're essentially influencers, essentially now.
Fuck the Kardashians. That's all. I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
about them. Fuck
Who
'em
cares? Who cares?
all. Jesus Christ.
I couldn't imagine marrying into that family, dude. It'd be so crazy.
You have to be on TV all the time.
Holy
That'd
shit!
suck.
But would it be worth it to be that rich?
No.
Yeah. But you're
I don't-
probably
Because
if
it's
you're
at
marrying
the
one,
same
then
point
you're
that I
probably
don't
rich.
respect. It's to the same point as like obviously other people have a different opinion, but as far as like striving for that amount of money, it's like, dude, if you're Kanye West and you marry into this family, you're a fucking idiot. Like you already had it made, you're already on top. Like to do it to yourself is like, oh yeah, like I don't feel bad. Like if you were to if Vegas had a line on the divorce 10 or 7 years ago, it would have been plus 100. It would have been like 50-50 shot. There's probably no chance, but bet on it here. Like everybody fucking like it's not real, dude. It's not real whatsoever. It's like the facade of living this wild life of like,
Yeah.
I'm married to Kanye. I'm married to Kim Kardashian. It's like, oh yeah, that's cool.
But
Where are you at now?
when
With
you're-
unhappy kids and an unhappy life, have fun. Throw some more money at it. Throw some more money at it when your kids are in rehab.
That's what sucks.
When you're
Kids.
when you're a person like Kanye or just anybody famous, how do you even marry though?
You can be normal. That's the crazy thing. Is
No,
like
but-
you have these people. There are so many famous people that there's two different roads. You can try to be. Now, I'm not saying all of them. Like I'm not saying you obviously have an ego if you're
Yeah.
gonna marry someone famous.
Right.
But there is obviously that aspect of like Brad and Angelina. The only reason you're marrying this woman and the only reason it's so high profile is because you're both famous.
Yeah.
Obviously, probably not gonna work out. So why even put it through? Is what I'm saying. But it's
Yeah.
also like it's just wild. It's like
The ride, baby.
It's like
You know?
easier
Is
to
it even-
relate to other people that are rich and famous like you, though, right?
all
Like
three of them.
Right, but it's probably harder to.
Who
find
you got? You
someone-
got fucking Beyonce and
I
John
don't know,
Legend to
but
talk to?
You think you marry someone of your stature, then you know, like, I don't know, they're not marrying you for your wealth and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like Kelly
I
Clarkson?
don't-
That's what when they first got together, he was like, he was in some interview and they were like, well, why what do you see in Kim? And he's like, she's made her own money and I don't have to, like, that's what I'm saying. How do you, when you're rich like that, it's got to be hard for you to marry to be like, this person's not just going to use me for my wealth and my, you
Right.
know,
Is that not what a prenup is?
it is, but like,
But who wants to get married with a prenup? You know what I mean?
yeah.
Someone
already-
who's reasonable.
No, I get that, but dude,
If you're
But-
in that situation, like, dude, think of it.
You have
think of it.
to.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't care. Like when these people
I
get
get
divorced,
it.
it's like, dude, you saw like, duh.
Yeah. You have to get a prenup, but at the same, that's a hard conversation to have.
but you going
a hard
into
conversation.
You're going into it thinking it's going to fail, but I'm not saying it's not reasonable.
It's
How about
almost
Larry King, dude?
Yeah.
Where he was sitting
Yeah.
on his deathbed and he started writing a new will and he cut his wife out of it
what the
because his wife cheated on him. He's like, he's like, all the money going to my kids. Fuck you, bitch.
Hell
Are you
yeah,
serious?
that's awesome.
Yeah, just wrote her out of the will, like on his last will and
That is
testament.
hilarious.
Gave his last will and testament, like
Well,
as he had
dog,
coronavirus.
he was like 87, right? Like he was old as fuck, and
Yeah.
was his wife not like hot and like 50?
He's had 8 of them, so I assume, yeah.
8 wives.
I think it was his 8th wife.
Yeah, we've talked about this before.
He's a
Oh,
90-year-old
shit.
man too, so I mean, he's lived a
been
real
through
life.
it.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
been getting
I
married
guess.
since the Depression. he's been getting married since when a coffee was a nickel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Saka souffle?
He's sake souffle.
Chocolate souffle.
All I'm saying about like the wealth and whatever, it's got to be hard to marry at that. Like, yes, get a prenup, but that's still a hard conversation to have. So it's like,
Oh, poor you. You're worth
it's-
millions of dollars. Oh.
Yeah, you have to find like the right person that loves you for who you are or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying.
So I don't know. It's got to be hard, but
I get it.
I think you are stupid though if you do marry into the Kardashian family. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Unless you want some clout.
Unless you're, know, an up and coming TikToker, then sure, go for it.
For sure.
Or an NBA player, I guess, whatever. But doesn't make sense to me, Blake.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to see both sides of it.
Yeah.
I like that.
I just hate I just hate it.
I do too.
I honestly just can't even get my head around it. It's like, dude, no one cares. Like, yeah, you got to divorce like 50% of people in this country. No one cares.
Yeah.
The fact that both of you had $10 million apiece still doesn't make me care.
It does blow my mind.
Probably makes me care less, to be honest with you.
It does blow my mind that like how people keep up with celebrity like drama.
Gossip.
Does that not blow your mind still?
Yeah.
Like, how are people into that? It is what it is, but like if you're that person waiting to ring out your groceries at Kroger and you pick up the People magazine, you're like, oh, so and so is getting divorced. It's like, who cares?
That's bizarre.
It's just
But if you're on social media and Twitter and stuff, if you can just scroll through it, you're gonna see it.
yeah,
That's the only.
you're
thing.
gonna see it. But
Yeah.
I feel like that's the older generation that's keeping up with that stuff.
Yeah.
And now people our age are keeping up.
That's
on,
the thing that upsets me, though, is like these people can stay out of the spotlight. They choose to be in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when they're choose to fucking air out all this relationship shit, they're doing it on purpose.
But isn't that how you stay relevant at that height?
No, like no one cares.
But there are people that care.
Yeah.
Who cares? Who's gonna buy Kanye's next album because of his divorce?
Nobody. But you're staying relevant. And you're staying. I'm not saying Kanye, but like some fucking actor that whatever.
Brad Pitt didn't get any roles because he got put in a tabloid because of Angelina Jolie. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It doesn't benefit you in any way.
At the same time, though, people follow those people like.
I think it keeps his name in the
Yeah.
news cycle.
But you're
I
not
don't
getting
think
a
it
role
matters.
because of that. But
think
there
it
are
keeps-
people that are like, I love him because of whoever.
I mean, yeah.
I'm saying in a situation like that, like as if you are an actor, it's not like you're making money off of people talking about your name.
I disagree.
I
in
disagree
that-
too.
Yeah.
because
You're not making money. You're not selling merch. It's not like
you're not selling merch, but
you're getting movie
for
roles.
instance, look at Addison Rae. She blew up on TikTok. She's got several parts.
That's
in,
two different things.
Upcoming.
It's two different things though. This is like established old Hollywood where people still
Oh.
care about the tabloids versus like this new person making it through a different fucking channel. Like this is literally like the Brad Pitts and like Leonardo DiCaprio. Like Leonardo DiCaprio and his new girlfriend were seen walking the town this evening.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone cares. Thanks,
that-
Leo,
but
for
that's what I'm
walking
saying.
down.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. TMZ's still a thing, and it's
That's-
still on at
yeah.
primetime TV. Like it's still on at primetime time of the night.
It's so fucking.
So like people
weird, dude.
still care, and I'm not saying they're getting roles because of it, but they're staying relevant.
Yeah.
They're staying relevant in that world of people who care about it.
Hollywood's
know.
crazy.
It's
This is coming from somebody that did like a TMZ bus tour thing, and it was fucking crazy. I would not do it again.
you did.
Yeah. We
Oh,
did.
in Hollywood, in
It, like,
California.
in LA,
Fucking
yeah.
Awesome, kinda.
It was cool, but at the same time, what they did is they like as soon as they got on, they were like, if you happen to see any celebrity, let us know. We will stop the bus in the middle of the fucking street, run towards the celebrity and interview him.
Oh,
Like literally, that's what they said. And literally, at one point, we drove by this like famous fucking restaurant that's like Drake has been there, and we caught this person there, and this and that and the other. And like somebody's like, "Oh my God, is that person?" And they fucking slam on the brakes, and they go, "Where? Where?
Oh my God, Tom Hardy!
Oh my God!" And then they're fucking looking. Like, nobody's there. And
That's
so they
what-
fucking leave.
that's what blows my mind.
But
is why do people
TMZ
care
makes
about
money off of that. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And we paid money to go on this tour to spot out celebrities for them.
Let me throw
Like
that.
that- like that's like their
Let me
thing.
throw this one at you. Correct me if I'm wrong. Doesn't the same thing happen in athletics too, though? In sports,
What do you mean?
people get starstruck by people in sports as well.
Well, people get starstruck on a lot of things, dude.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not the same thing, but like,
Dog, if you saw Dr. Disrespect, you'd starstruck.
well, yeah, I would be, but like,
But it's based
Just
off
a
your
different-
interests.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's based off how popular they are. It's based off a lot of different
we just touched
variables.
feet, and that was pretty hot. But the same thing happens in sports. Like if you took a sports bus like that, people would still freak out.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. People still care about like Hollywood the same way people still care about sports. Yeah. It's just a different crowd of people.
It's a popularity contest.
Yeah.
That's really what it is.
But Hollywood is truly that one thing that's like,
the people.
Why do
travel,
people still care?
The people will travel to LA to do.
If I saw Shia LaBeouf, I would freak out.
Thought I did, dude. I swear to God.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'm kind of one of those.
Dude.
I know you are.
All the shit fucking added up, dude. I'm telling you.
You wouldn't be like, damn, that's.
I would be
awesome.
for sure. I would be. For sure, I would be.
Yeah.
I don't want to act all cool guy, but I'd be like, hey, that's Dr. Disrespect. You want to go talk to him?
6'8".
Dude,
I would never because I don't like him, but I'm saying like, who
But
cares?
if it was something you actually idolized, like you
saw Tom.
Even then,
I still don't think you would.
Even then, I literally don't care.
I don't think you would. Yeah,
no, like
that's
I
what
don't
I'm
care.
saying.
Like I would like to meet the person, to see the person, but like I genuinely don't care.
I always think
just
about.
fun, yeah.
I always think about it.
Because the
Like
same
if-
thing to me is like people with money. It's like, do you treat people with money differently?
Yeah, I
Do
sell
you?
them really expensive TVs.
So that's what I'm saying. You don't
'Cause
treat
I know
them,
I
but,
can.
but you don't treat them differently. Like you're not like putting them on a fucking silver. Like
Yeah.
I don't anyway. Like I don't care if you're like I honestly do not care. I'm not saying like I'm some nice guy and like act all cool to the homeless, but I'm saying like literally if you're a fucking mattress salesman or if you work at McDonald's, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't
and that's-
care about what
yeah.
you fucking do. That's what I'm saying. Like the money, like if it's a cool person, sure. But like I don't know, like I don't see it in the same way as that, where it's like, yeah, that's obviously very cool. Like, hey, I would even be like, hey, I love your work. I would even say something like that, like literally, but that would be it. Like it would be as a passerby, like, hey,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like it's just not the same.
Most celebrities, yes, same for me.
Yeah,
But just a couple through that I kind of
Sure.
like idolize, like Shia or
Yeah.
LeBron. That's
Yeah.
probably only two. But yeah,
Yeah.
a mattress guy and a McDonald's worker, treat them the same.
But like,
I get that.
it's the same thing with fame, though. Is what like my kind of
Yeah,
point
no, I
is,
hear-
where it's like
yeah.
I don't like it doesn't change the person at all.
You shouldn't. Yeah.
Like either it's still the same person whether they're famous or not. Like they're either gonna be a bad person or a good person.
Yeah.
I think about it all the time though. Like if I saw somebody that I would freak out about, like how would you act?
Yeah.
I would have to be the cool guy and just be like, "Hey man, you're so and so. Love what you do.
Yeah.
Keep doing." You know,
Right.
like I don't think I could ever be that person that would like, "Oh my god," like just
Never
fanboy out of
fangirl,
it.
Yeah, yeah.
But like there are people like that, and I just don't think I could ever do that.
No. But
Like,
after the fact, I'd be
I
like,
think about it all the time. Like if I'm just sitting at work at Best
Mm-hmm.
Buy and somebody walks in, I'm like,
You know what's crazy
Yeah,
though
like-
is that like
yeah.
they probably would if I was thinking about it too, in that like you have to act cool because they're not gonna remember you if you're like, "Can I have a picture? I love you. Goodbye." They're like
Yeah.
they're not gonna remember you, that's another person. But if you're just like, "Dude, what's up, man?"
But it's the
You're
same
cool.
thing. I don't like it. It's a human connection, regardless.
Yeah,
If
absolutely.
you connect with the person, who cares? You know what I
make
mean?
conversation.
But if it's like someone like, oh hey, can I take a picture? Yeah, sure. You know,
Yeah.
like you don't talk to the person, no nothing. It's
Yeah.
like obviously it's nothing. It's
yeah,
make a conversation with the
the
person.
same thing. It's a passerby
100%.
where it's like, oh hey, this person like, not that they have value in my life forever, but like at this moment, like yeah, for sure, they have value in this conversation.
Yeah.
It's the same thing to me.
I think a lot of people, like, if they were to meet somebody like that or somebody that idolized or whatever, it would immediately just start flowing with questions. And, like, people that are, you know, they're famous or they're in the limelight or whatever, they don't want that.
They
Like,
don't care about you.
They don't want to answer your questions. Like,
No.
they're an influencer. They're on
It's the
TikTok.
same thing
they're
of talking
whatever.
about work too. Like you don't want to
Yeah.
talk about work.
Yeah.
It's true.
You know what I mean? It's the same thing. It's like you want.
Oh my God, how is
Yeah.
it working with Jan?
Even if you were
Janet
like,
Jackson?
even if you were the best fucking doctor in the world, do you want to go home and have someone ask you about your doctorings? You know what I mean? It's like the same thing. It's like, yeah,
How was your
like,
doctor?
no one cares. That's like,
Did you doctor today?
I'm really trying.
did.
I'm
Thank
really
you for
trying
asking.
to get the thought through my head. Like, I don't care what you do because we have such a big thing in America. It's like one of the first questions, like, hey, what do you do?
Right.
You meet a woman.
It is.
You meet a woman. Hey, what do you do? It's like I understand that you want to know that, but like what I do is not who I am.
Yeah.
Which like it sounds fucking stupid, but it's like it's true. It's like my job is not me. Like my job is something I do, but it's not me.
Yeah, totally.
So like
agree
it's
with
something
that.
I've been trying to get through. It's like I honestly don't care what you do.
It's something I have to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. To your point, I did help this lady today, and she was looking for a tripod and like a fucking tablet mount. So like, yeah, I'm recording sports games, and I'm like, oh, okay, whatever, you know. And then I'm checking her out, and I'm like, so what kind of sports you recording? I'm just trying to make conversation, right? Just getting awkward. She's like, I just started a new business, and I was like, oh fuck, here we go. And she goes, I just started a new business. I'm actually helping student athletes that are being like recruited to colleges and like this, that, and the third. I have a master's in accounting, and she's like, I'm basically helping student athletes with their recruitments and their financials and all this, that, and the third. I'm like, that's actually fucking dope.
Yeah.
it's
Good for you.
It's
She's
very
like, she's
interesting.
just out there to help people and help families that,
Right.
you know, there's a lot of families that, you know, the parents didn't go to college or whatever, but the kid's a crazy athlete. So now they're into this world where they're trying to figure out college and how to get started. And I'm like, that's fucking dope. Good for you. And I was like, good luck with your job or your new business or whatever. Like, sometimes I care, but a lot of the times, like, I don't fucking care. I don't care. But it was cool to conversate with this lady and be like, that's a dope thing that you're doing.
I also think it's not to be sexist, but I think it's definitely a more of a woman trait. I find this happening a lot at work, where like we'll have these women talking about this patient and being like, oh, I feel so bad for her. Oh my God. And I'm just like, who fucking cares? I'm like, who cares?
About to go
dude?
save a life. Who cares?
Yeah, like fucking stupid. Like it doesn't matter to me.
But
But like I feel like it's definitely like a woman thing to be like, oh, poor honey. Oh, I really hope that they do well.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, I'm just like,
Cody, are you saying you look at people like objects?
no. I'm just saying.
this lady that I helped, like, I was like, I literally asked her the question, what kind of sports are you shooting? And she goes into this whole thing. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Could have said one word.
Yep.
Football. And I was like, cool. Yeah.
Deal.
Your son play,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, my son plays, and just being a
Oh,
parent.
what position?
But then she goes, yeah, I'm shooting, I'm actually shooting sports. I started a bit, and I was like, oh, fuck me.
What kind of
I
fucking
got into
can of
this.
worms did I open? Jesus Christ.
But I was just like, I got more into the conversation. I started conversating with her, and I'm like, oh, that's actually really dope. Good for you. Good luck with your business. The door's that way. But no, she was super nice.
Never see you.
But anyways.
It's anyway.
Anyway.
Anyway, wait.
It's but anyway.
But anyway,
Yeah.
where the ways come in then?
It doesn't come in. That's why it's but anyway.
But anyway. But anyways.
Well, I've been saying
what if
that
there's-
wrong forever.
No,
What if there's multiple ways you can go?
I mean, maybe, but I'm fairly certain that it's but anyway.
It could be. But
You know how
anyway.
like conversate is a made up word, right?
Is it?
I'm pretty sure conversate. I don't think that's a word. It's converse, right?
Mm.
And you know what I mean? Like I was thinking of that the other day. Like, yeah, I was just conversating, but I was like, well, that might be the fucking day unlocking me. Conversating. I was like, I think it's conversing.
We were over there yeep yapping to each other, and he all gave me the yeep yap and the beep boop and the whip whoop. We're done.
Give me the clicker.
Yeah.
The
The
changer.
button.
The changer.
The button.
The button. That's fun.
Dude, I was watching that reminds me, I was watching a clip of like Tim Dillon's, and he's talking about, he says the word frustrate, but he says frustrate without the
my
R.
God, dude.
And he's in the middle of this fucking rant, right? And he turns to Ben and goes, I kind of like that. And Ben goes, yeah, I like that too. It's kind of quick. And then he just keeps going on with his
Frustrate.
rant. And I was like,
Frustrate.
what the fuck? But
Bus
yeah,
straight.
I was, so when I was editing the clip the other day, I was the jalapeno popper, and you were talking about your dad, and we were making the jokes about your dad. I haven't seen your dad in a long time.
Still the same.
Kind of miss the things he used to say.
Jesus.
He's such a fun guy to be around.
Jesus
What he used to say.
He just,
What's the good stuff?
just
you know what? Here's
Dad burned it.
Here's a good
burned it, dude.
here's a good one. He used to
That's
say
what he'd say.
he used to say he
Dad
did
burned
burn it. And you know what he called him? Hemorrhoids. You hemorrhoids, get over here. I swear to God, that is my dad in a nutshell. I swear to God.
Your dad's so fun, dude.
Dude, like,
I haven't
it's
seen him in so long.
What's Dad's burned it mean? I want the
Dad
what's the
burned it.
context.
It's
Instead of
goddamn
goddamn,
it,
yeah.
but it's Dad burned it. It's like prospector talk.
Oh, I
See,
like
you
that.
get it now.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
Old dad burned it.
Dad burned it. Like he was trying to not cuss around us, even though he would get pissed and go.
Oh, he would even say that when he's pissed off.
No, he would like I don't know. I don't think he.
How about when your dad would truly get mad at us for like dogging it at practice or something? He's like, "Well, how about you do it again, you lollygagger!" Just fucking, he screamed lollygaggers at us.
He would do it literally. That, like,
What's the other one? What's the other one? Not lollygagging. What's it called?
Slackers.
Slack.
No, dude. Fucking, it's something ridiculous.
Dude, and the thing is, like, the sentence structure would be the exact same. He would be like, "Why don't you go suck a dick, you fuckers?" like literally, like
Emphasis on the
like
end.
literally, he would just get so pissed, and it would build up, and then God damn it! It's literally every time, dude. It's so
Lollygaggers!
fun.
I've heard the Wolf Lake stories
Dude,
so many
holy
times,
shit.
and I
Dude.
fucking love listening to
Dude,
it
dude.
every
Every time-
single
dude,
time, dude.
Because it was
time
like
so
it was like
fun.
Bad News Bears, except
really
for
was.
Wanamaker was like a normal human being,
Dude.
and all the kids around him
Yeah.
were still that bad.
Yes.
Every time we would lose a game
Yeah.
by a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm talking,
lot.
dude, we would go to right field or whatever, or left field, and
It was right field. No, it was
either way.
Yeah.
But we would go out there, and Dan's walking behind us, and he's all, and we're all kneeling.
You
we're
could
taking
tell
off
he was
our
pissed
cleats.
because he was chewing his gum hard. Dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah.
we're
I knew
ready,
he had
and
that
we're ready
jaw,
for him
The
to say
rage is
whatever.
coming right through his jean shorts.
Yeah,
Right through the jean
Jean
shorts.
shorts, dude.
There's
That's how you knew.
heat
He wore
radiating.
jean shorts every game.
Heat radiating off the jean shorts.
and I just knew that something was crazy was going to come out. You know the maddest I've ever seen your dad?
Oh God.
I think we may have talked about this already. When he got that new cutting board,
Oh yeah, dude. That was bad.
He was pissed
that
off.
was fucking rough, dude.
Dude, it
So
was bad.
his dad got this new cutting board, right? It's the length of the table in their garage. It's where they,
Cut up deer. Like
cut up
that,
deer.
that's his.
Oh,
That's
shit.
his. That's his fucking sanctuary, dude. Like literally.
And can I sum up the story?
Yep.
Cutting board for cutting.
Yeah.
For cutting, yeah,
You're welcome.
for literally butchering deer to cut.
Okay,
Like it's
okay.
so like.
I was
he got
wondering
this-
what it was for.
He got this big,
But
it's
it's
like you would go
brand
to
new, dude.
it's like you would go to Menards and buy a massive piece of wood. He got it made for his table.
We're talking
And
at
it's cutting
least.
board
I'd say
surface.
it's like 8 foot long. Like it was huge.
Piece of
Huge.
wood.
No, it's
cut
like
on?
it's like
Marble.
literally like
It's like cutting. It's like a plastic cutting board
Yes,
material,
got
right?
you.
So
Essentially.
whatever.
Got
It's not
But
important.
literally,
Yeah.
my dad takes weeks off of work for hunting. Like he
Right.
fucking
Yeah.
lives for hunting.
So he gets this new cutting board surface put on his table
For cutting.
for cutting, and we had some fireworks. And for
I thought it would
whatever-
be genius to
Dude,
light off
for
the
what-
fireworks on the new cutting board.
dude,
genius.
we left black
Oh,
marks
fuck.
and like stains, and he may have had it for a week, maybe 2 weeks,
Yeah, not long at all.
dude. When he found out,
So fucking mad, dude.
Dad burnt it to the ground.
Yeah.
It was, dude, it was so scary. The veins were popping out of his neck. He was chewing his gum so hard, I thought it was disintegrating in his
RCMs
mouth.
were
He probably
getting max.
swallowed.
Yeah,
Probably swallowed it, honestly.
dude.
Why
I've never
couldn't-
seen
He
Cody
was chewing it
that
so hard
mad.
it turned to powder.
Like, I wasn't there for the call that Blake got after the party.
You got a call?
Yeah, we
You've
talked
heard
about
it.
Not about that, but the party. Yeah.
This
The
year
spent rubber. Yeah,
I
this
was
year
the
your
same
spent
party?
rubber.
No,
No.
it was a way
Different
different
things,
time.
different
I
things.
wasn't there for that call,
Mm-hmm.
but I
But
was
you were
there
there
for
for this
Dan's
call.
freak out during that, and holy shit, that was scary.
Yeah.
And I remember scrubbing that table for hours.
Couldn't get it out.
Could not get it out. There's
Before
still
he
is there
found
still a
it.
stain on it? There has to be, right?
I think there's a little. It's. I mean, yeah. I think there's.
Yeah.
I think it's
You,
still
you
there.
guys just didn't want to get a piece of wood, maybe
Huh?
like a piece of wood. To
No, it's like
set the fireworks off. You had to get the cutting board, the brand
Yeah.
new one.
I don't know why we put it on there. There was no thinking of it. We were like, hey, we have fireworks. Let's light them off. I don't know why we put them on. I truly have no idea why.
I don't
know
think I
either.
was involved, to be honest with you.
It probably was just
No?
me,
I don't
Skylar, and
remember.
you.
yeah. It was scary.
Pissed off. Does he not say
Holy
the F
shit.
word?
Oh, he says the F
Does
word
he?
when he gets mad enough.
The wrong one.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
But yeah,
It
it was scary.
Mm-hmm.
It was scary. And he was
Yeah. The not before you run a lap story is my all-time.
but he's
favorite
such a fun guy, dude.
baseball story
Yeah.
of all baseball.
But the Blake was just being so Blake, and my dad was just being. He was just so mad at everything because the whole practice went like shit. Everybody hit like shit. Everybody, you know what I mean? Like he had two people that were trying. You know what I mean? And Blake was not trying. Blake was not having it, dude.
Every time I hear the story, I picture Blake, dude. It just gets me going, bro. It gets me going.
Well, at some point, you're just like, oof, I don't know how much longer I can do it,
Dude,
There walk yourself a lap.
there were practices where Blake's dad would be sitting up on the hill in his car waiting. For
Waiting.
practice to be over. I'm like, I wonder if Blake's dad's here because he's ready to pick him up because he's know Blake's going to get kicked out of practice.
How many times do you think you got?
No, it's only like one. And then I got kicked out in high school.
I want your
Huh?
whole career.
Chef dog,
Yeah.
Chef dog.
worst
yeah.
coach in
Yeah.
sports history.
Rocker squats.
Rocker
Yeah,
squats,
rocker
baby.
Yeah.
squats,
And I
dude.
got kicked out for doing for something. Just mouthing off,
Just being here.
Well, he's also like the worst, and
Yeah,
obviously,
that's
as soon
a
as he
fair
says
It
something,
was like a first and third play, and you were right, and he was
time
wrong.
out. I do exactly remember.
Let's
it
get
now.
into it then.
I'm playing first base. It's on first and third. We got 2 outs. I field the ground ball at first. I throw it to second base. I don't step on first. Obviously, I get stepped on first, but at this point, I just throw it to second. I don't even know what the outs are. Obviously, my bad. Do I get the out? Yeah, I get the third out.
Is there somebody on first base?
It's first and third.
First and third.
2 outs.
Oh, so you throw it to second,
I throw it to
and
second.
it's an
Force
automatic
out.
out. Yeah.
Yeah,
So then
force
why
out.
is he mad?
So he's just mad because I could have stepped on the bag.
Okay.
And I was like, hey, my bad, blah, blah, blah. And then he just keeps taking it to a level. And I was like,
Oh.
hey. And then I was like, hey, I got the out.
He
And
didn't
that's
like
how it
that.
escalated. And I was like, hey, my bad. No, I swear to God, when I'm in that situation, I am not that big of an asshole to be like, oh, where am I wrong in this? Like,
Yeah.
obviously, I'm not that ignorant. And I was
Right.
like, hey, my bad. I got the out. Because at this point, he's just like taking it up a level. And I was like,
Yes.
hey, sorry. Still got the out.
And you're
at
just
this
ready to get out of it.
No, at this point, I'm literally like, hey, dude, my bad. I got the fucking out. What does it matter?
Yeah.
Like, hey, obviously, easier
Next
play.
time, I won't.
Let's move on.
Right.
Keeps
Type of
going.
thing, yeah.
Hey, I got the out. Just keeps going back and forth, whatever. I mouth off to him. Hey, blah, blah, blah. And then he kicks me out of
Hey,
practice.
you're
Yeah, but
outta
it was like
here.
the most ridiculous thing ever. Like at that point, and this is the same guy, by the way. Yeah, I don't even want to get into it, but that guy fucking sucks.
Yeah, I do remember like watching you. Remember when you would ump like 8U and 10U games?
Yeah.
Yes, dude.
Dude, I remember you calling me. I remember you
So
calling me like
goddamn
a Saturday
funny.
morning, and you're like, "Hey, I'm umping," and I'm like, "I got nothing else better to do. I'll go down there and watch." I watched Blake punch out an 8-year-old dude.
Doing out a game?
No,
Oh,
dude.
punch strikeout. Okay.
Yeah, no, you have to.
Nice.
And like,
Well, because half it's coach pitch, and you're like,
yeah, yeah.
You're
Fucking
trying to liven the
Susan.
crowd up
Yeah.
too.
And I watched Blake punch out a kid, and I was like,
What was,
"You dude, come on."
what was your call?
oh, dude, I don't even remember. It was probably something ridiculous. Though. It was probably a left arm, right arm punch out. I honestly don't remember though. It was fun. Though. It was fun.
I got like 2 games I umped one time, and I tried punching out a kid, and I felt so bad about it, never did it again. And it was a bad, it was a bad motion, and I was pretty high pitched. I was like, never again. Yeah.
Yeah, you're giving a ball or 2 on each side of the plate, so
But-
you're calling anything.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
calling
that's-
anything.
You go 2
still-
balls outside.
you're-
That's
You're still one of the only people I know that have thrown out somebody, right?
Well, I had to, because the guy was a fucking idiot.
I know, but isn't it so funny
Had to,
that you
dude.
were upping 8U and you had
Yeah.
to throw a coach out?
But it was like the same
the
thing. And by
worst.
the way, shout out. It was exactly the same situation as Ashton Smith's dad when he pulled him off the field. Shout out, you fucking idiot. Shout out your dad, you fucking idiot. Hey, your brother, probably a fucking idiot too, even though I don't know him. So shout out to the trio of idiots, right? when we were playing this baseball game in 8th grade, right? And this fucking big-headed idiot had his brother was 16 years old, and he's like, yeah, you can play in this league. So he had him play illegally in the league. Then he pulled his kids off the field because they were getting hammered. So long story short, Ashton Smith, you got the gauntlet and go fuck yourself. So that was a big one. But anyway, it was like the same situation like that where the parent is like, my kids? And he just pulled them off the field. It was like the same situation of a righteous dad where I was like, hey, it's a fucking game at this point. And
Get
by
the
the way,
fuck outta
you're
here.
also out of here, guy. You know what I mean? And it's ridiculous. And then someone comes over to me do we need to get that guy out of here? I'm like, no, he's already gone.
so for real though, the guy that you threw out was just talking mad shit
It's just
to you.
how that field's set up, where the bleachers are super shallow into home plate.
Oh, yeah, they're
so
right
you're practically
by.
just chirping right at the
Oh, yeah,
umpire.
you hear,
And so this
yeah.
guy is closer than the dugout and just chirping at me, blah blah, keep going on, and I just fucking threw him out of the game.
But he wasn't a coach. He was in the stands.
No, he's just some fucking punk ass guy.
How old were you at this time? You would have been 14, 15?
No.
No, he
I
was a
was
little
I was definitely 17, probably 16,
Really?
17. Yeah, for sure.
Imagine being a grown-ass dad and being thrown out of the game by a 16 or 17-year-old
At an
dude.
8U game?
Yeah, that's the
Holy
thing.
shit.
That's the thing.
It might have been
Come
10U,
on.
but I was doing both of those games
way.
that summer.
Either way.
Dude, I have a story that you guys actually probably wouldn't believe.
I don't believe it.
I mean, I don't want to talk about my father too much in this, but
He's fun.
could you imagine him getting
Ashton Smith?
No, it wasn't
I'm
that.
still mad at Ashton Smith, to be honest.
It was
That guy
pretty
sucks.
crazy time. But could you imagine him getting into a fight? Knowing him, could you imagine him getting into a fight? You can. I couldn't for some reason. Anyways,
I can't.
So my dad, he coached us unwillingly, but he coached my sister when she was in softball willingly. So, anyways, but so back when she what she was umping a softball game when she was like the same age as Blake or whatever. And so same thing happened. Unruly parent fucking, chirping this and that and the other at a fucking slow pitch softball, 8U, they're fucking whatever year old. And so this guy's chirping at Melissa, my sister, and chirping. And my dad's fucking sitting there watching. Has fucking had it.
He's had it. No!
and so the sentence structure, if you want to go up there. But the place, Wolf Lake Diamonds, the Wolf Lake Elementary School is like up this huge ass hill.
Yeah.
And they're in the middle diamond that directly faces that hill. And so apparently he had, I obviously was there, I was too young, but he goes up to this guy and he says, if you want to fucking go up on top of the hill and take care of this right now, we can. And I was like, Jesus Christ, you said that to that fucking gentleman? Oh my God.
He was a younger guy. He was a young whippersnapper at that point.
Dude, he fucking rolled up his fucking jean shorts and went over there. And
So as a parent, though, like, if your daughter, whatever, is umping a game.
And she's getting destroyed by a fucking...
But, like, not even that.
Toss him.
But, like, your daughter or son is umping a game, and they're kind of young, right? Are you going for moral support to make sure that if she has to throw somebody out, you're there to back him up?
I think that's why he was there.
It had to have been.
I mean, that's why he was there, but apparently this guy was so unruly that my dad was like, hey, let's fucking fight.
If you want to go up on that fucking hill, and we'll take care of this right now. Yeah.
See, like, there's definitely like two sides of it. Like, I love being the guy sitting there calling a strike, parents getting pissed, and I'm just sitting there smiling.
Yeah.
Because obviously I saw that it was a fucking strike. Like, I don't care what you saw. Like, obviously I know what I saw.
Hey, guess what? Final rule? Me.
Yeah.
Bitch, fuck you.
Yeah, so, like, at that point, like, that doesn't make me mad. Like, just parents, being like, like, whatever. That shit does not bother me at all. But, like, just this guy, and it's like, oh, yeah, by the way, guy, your kid doesn't like you, you're out of here, too.
If you want to come behind the fence, behind the plate, we'll ump the game together.
Yeah.
But until then, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
But also half of these coaches are just doing it.
But it's the same thing as coaching, though. It's like, if like the coach actually cares, it's the same thing where it's like, I've even had 8U coaches, 10U coaches come up to me. You know what I mean?
Oh, same.
Like, just asking for shit. Like, strike zone, just this and that. And it's like, yeah, your kid sucks, guy.
Yeah.
Bring it up.
Also, I'm also getting $20.
Kid's got a fucking wet noodle for an arm. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
But honestly, like, that age, I think is really fun. Like, I would honestly like to go back to, because like those kids, those 10-year-old kids especially, they're fun because like that's like the age where you're starting to see like, oh, some of these kids are gonna be fucking good.
Yeah.
I just remember seeing this one kid. I don't know if he was from like Ligonier or Kimmel or Cromwell or something, just like this little Mexican kid. I'm not even kidding you. The best 10-year-old I've ever seen. Like, no joke, could not have been more than like 4'8". He literally was like just a fucking, he was practically Jose Altuve at like 10 years old. Like, he's just like, he hit the furthest ball I've ever seen hit in a 10-year-old game, and he could have just walked the bases. And then he got up again, and it was like, oh, this kid hit a triple. And then he gets up again, and he fucking hits a double, And then they put him on the mound, and he just fucking torches everybody. Like, it's fun to see that age, because you're like, either this kid's going to be really good, or he's just really good for being 10 years old.
Right, yeah.
So it's kind of fun.
But I feel like that the people that are really good at 10 years old obviously translate way
for sure.
better. They're obviously an athlete.
That's like your early building block for sure. You can definitely start earlier than that, but like you definitely know if you're gonna be, a fucking phenom or not by 10 years old. Yeah, which is kind of crazy.
When you're umping those kind of kids though, like the couple games I umped, it's so easy to tell who's good and who is just in there because their parents put them in it.
Yeah.
It's so easy to tell.
The kids that don't fucking take the bat off their shoulder.
Yeah. Yeah. Like wasn't there a kid from Albion? He was really fucking good at his age.
There's been a couple. Like they just roll through. Like there's a couple good players here and there.
Fucking last name Gilbert. I can't remember his name, but anyways.
Carter.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about.
I think he just signed to Kentucky.
Jesus Christ.
You're fucking with me.
No, I'm being serious. Pretty sure.
Yeah, he was really good.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah. Because he was in that age bracket when we were umping.
Yeah.
He played high school ball?
We didn't hear about him? No.
Oh, okay. Where at then?
I think some prep school maybe, or maybe somewhere in Fort Wayne. But yeah.
Did he really sign to Kentucky?
That's pretty nuts.
I'm
90% sure.
That's very crazy.
Twitter.
Carter, yeah, that's his name.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember umping him in 10U, and I'm like, this kid's fucking good. Like I said, it's so easy to tell at that age. Like, wow, he's in a level above all of these other fucking kids.
Yeah.
It's so easy to tell. But let's watch another one of these TikToks, Blake.
I think you're gonna get sad.
What do you mean I'm gonna get
just
sad?
kidding.
We're riding high right now.
No.
Nipple tassel guy was fun.
Jesus Christ.
Let's see what this one is.
That's.
I love this lady.
You sure?
So this lady, hey, time out. Before we start the video, Cody, I would like to go to you first. Where do you think she's from?
Florida.
Time out. She's visiting Florida, but where do you think she's from? Just look at her. Give it a good solid look for like 18 seconds. Any guesses are
She's
appreciated.
visiting Florida.
Visiting Florida. She's not actually from Florida.
Wow, that's.
But if you had to guess the state she was from,
It's so hard.
East Coast.
East
Oh,
Coast.
I was just
New
gonna
Jersey.
say
Jersey.
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
God damn it!
Play
Yeah.
it.
Hey Miami, this girl's going back to Jersey, bitch. See you tomorrow.
I just thought it was so fun. And by the way, her hoop earrings are a
Dude,
liability.
I was just gonna say
Those
that.
are a liability.
Those
Those
would-
belong in a circus.
Those would not. How did those pass TSA?
What is the lady's name from My Emperor's New Groove?
Oh, fuck. Was it like Yzma or something?
Yzma.
something like
Yzma.
that,
Yzma?
dude. Yeah, say that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
The poison.
You must carry Madame Zeroni
Yeah.
up the mountain.
Mountain.
That's the same lady.
Yes,
Eartha
exactly.
Kitt.
Yeah.
Eartha Kitt's her real name. That's a deep cut.
Yeah.
Dude,
but her
I'm
hoop,
telling you,
dude. First thing I noticed
Yzma.
was her hoop earrings.
That's
Yeah.
definitely
Also,
Yzma.
her tan is fucking insane.
Dude,
It's fake
honestly,
as
the
fuck.
only comment on any of these videos is wear sunscreen. And so I saw a video of her. She's like, yeah, and I'm wearing sunscreen. I'm 50, bitch. Like, she's so ridiculous. She's so absolute Jersey. It's ridiculous.
You want to watch it again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
It's her farewell to Florida.
Hey Miami, this girl's going back to Jersey, bitch. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. That's all it is.
She smokes a lot of cigarettes, right?
I just. What kind of cigarettes does she smoke? Is what I was gonna ask. Swear to God.
Misty Menthol Light 120s.
Virginia Slims?
She's a Misty Menthol Light lady, dude.
Dude,
Dude,
she's fucking crazy. Good for her, though. Jersey would love to have her
Yeah.
back.
I'm telling you, that's Yzma, dude.
Even
Yeah.
Florida doesn't want that.
Kronks. Hey, nice cock. You know that guy? Yeah.
My God.
Even Florida doesn't want that. Jersey's ready to have her back.
I don't know, dude.
What's this other one you got for us,
Fuck.
Blake?
Oh, this last one is a liability.
It's that one dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Only 15 seconds, though. You guys are ready for it?
No.
This guy's cool. That's all my setup is.
I walked in McDonald's today and asked them if they done bologna and cheese sandwiches and McWieners sandwiches. That was fun.
I hate it.
He's so drunk.
He's hammered.
He's so
He
drunk.
is hammered.
Dude, his
You
fucking
say bologna
teeth.
sandwiches at
Yeah.
McDonald's?
Yeah, his
And
teeth.
McWiener sandwiches.
I didn't hear that.
His
part,
teeth
but
look
that's
like
awesome.
pictures of the Mars rover. That is a landscape that has been unexplored, dude. Holy fuck. That guy's grill is so fucking hammered. I don't have good teeth by any means, but that guy is dead now. He's got a tooth infection that went straight to his brain, straight to his
Heart.
bloodstream. He dead.
Dude. How's he even going to eat?
McWiener sandwiches.
Sucks him down, dude.
I like how it goes, McWiener sandwiches. And then he passes out after the video.
the alcohol burps, dude. He's got the seltzer burps.
I got to look at this guy one more time.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's hammered.
I walked in McDonald's today and asked them if they done bologna and cheese sandwiches and McWieners sandwiches. That was fun.
Dude, at the very beginning, his left eye is closed and his right eye is open. And he's like,
So do you think he's just drunk, or does he have deeper issues?
I think he's wildly hammered. I think both.
Some deeper issues
Both.
for sure.
Yeah.
He's got deeper
If you
issues
just see his
for sure.
TikTok, you'd probably get sad.
Is this the one with 9 likes?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah.
what. Okay.
Yeah.
How's this
No
not-
one ever saw McWiener sandwiches.
How's this guy not blowing up?
He's
Because
dead.
it's sad.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Because it's sad.
Yeah, he turned into a pickle. That guy is fucking hammered all the time, dude.
Dude, when
You turn to a pig.
you got deeper issues, why are you drinking?
It's fun.
We're having fun.
Just going to McDonald's and having fun.
That was fun. That was fun.
That's what you
said too. He said that was fun.
That was fun.
Do you?
Dude.
I have.
Bologna cheese sandwiches.
I have a for real question.
McWieners sandwiches. That was fun.
Dude.
Do you think McDonald's workers encounter a lot of people like him?
Late at night, I think so. Yeah, probably.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, so one of the girls that I work with, she used to work at the Brands downtown, like the store. She's like, we would experience crackheads almost every day.
That's strange.
Yeah, they would just come into the
isn't
store.
like a high class like fucking
Not
chocolate
really.
chocolate
What, in Fort
eatery.
Wayne?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
She's like, we would experience it all the time, and we would just have to tell them to get out, because it would always be in there.
Get
asking
a
for
job.
money.
Yeah,
Get a job. What are you doing? Do you understand? Yes or yes. But like she would we'd have to tell them to get all the time, and I'm like, that's not fun to you.
I work near the bus station, so I see people like twitching down the street all the time.
Yeah,
Bouncing.
Yeah,
yeah.
people riding their bikes backwards.
That doesn't happen. Are you serious? No. I believed it. For some reason in my mind, I just saw the guy.
Me too, dude. Me too.
Most people like to work the quads when they ride a bike, but me, all hammies, baby.
I was just thinking about your story the other day of the car crash you saw.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
insane. I'm not even kidding. It was the only time in my life where I was like, oh shit, am I going to have to go walk up to this dead guy?
Yeah,
Like, I thought he was dead. And then he peeled out at 50 miles an hour on rims.
and then you were like,
On rims.
I swear to God.
sparking
and then you were
everywhere.
like, I kind of have a podcast to go.
Yeah,
film
and I was like, am I the police? Oh, whoops. And then I turned the other
What could
way.
you do, you know?
Yeah, I turned the other way.
yeah.
Turn the other way.
But I was thinking about it the other day. I'm like, I don't think we grasp how insane that freaking was.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fucking insane.
It was no joke. This dude was doing 50.
That's
50
that's
down
heavy.
Lafayette, like going back up north, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Probably 40, 50, blows this fucking hard yellow, soft red. Other person definitely just goes out in the intersection, gets blasted. And then, fun fact, no insurance. They're out of there.
Oh, for sure, dude.
But it was crazy because I have never seen a truck hit something and do what that vehicle did. The truck.
How did the truck survive?
the
Or how did the truck get?
practically went over the hood and then spun out down fucking Lafayette, like 4 lanes wide.
Damn.
And this other car's just sitting there smoking, and I was like, and then I'm like and I look over, and the person next to me is like, and then I see out of there.
You were one car behind?
I was right behind.
Yeah.
Like I was like inching, for this green light too, and they inched way too far, and then got blasted by the dude who blew like the fucking hard
But what's
yellow.
crazy to me is that the truck sustained more damage than the car.
No, the truck looked fine to me.
Oh.
Like maybe some bumper damage because it was sat so high.
But it-
it
the-
straight up spun out.
Yeah, that's
because like
crazy.
it clipped it so hard
that it just fucking
spun out.
Yeah.
So that guy definitely had some neck injuries and just got out of there.
Whiplash.
Yeah.
You know what I was also talking about the other day?
I was thinking about that guy's car though.
Yeah.
What do you do with that? You just go hide it?
I have no
You
idea.
go park it in the fucking Walmart
Dude,
parking lot and you walk out of there?
He's got a buddy.
You strip the VINs and you walk out of there?
Yeah.
So.
You do a Jason Bourne and you hit the button and it goes right behind you?
You know what I was thinking about the other day, though?
Mm.
I don't know if we've talked about it yet or not. Do you remember that fucking guy that we saw when we went to downtown and ate Coney,
Yeah.
came back, stubby cigarette guy?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It was a man that you saw and you're like, that's a problem guy right there. That guy's either fresh out of prison or crazy.
Yeah. Dude, so we went downtown.
Is this the guy that stared at you
Yes.
hardcore?
Not even us. He
Not
stared at
us.
everybody on the block.
I heard the story.
Dude, the lady pulled up so hard at this guy. Like, I don't know if she wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, so it's like 2 lanes. We're in the right lane. She's in the left lane about to turn left. And she pulls up in the intersection, definitely a little bit closer, like in the crosswalk. And this dude just like
but like
stares
stone-faced
at her,
killer.
walks by the whole time.
And like,
Stone-faced killer.
meanwhile, me and Blake pull up maybe 5 seconds before. And as we're pulling up, Blake's like, that guy lighting a cigarette filter? Is that it? Yeah. Like the cigarette was literally this long.
And I was like,
this
that guy's crazy, huh?
Had to make it last.
And I was like, yeah, he probably is. But like that's something I would never notice, but Blake did.
Yeah.
And then this lady pulls up and he just stares her down, dude.
Like I'm laughing in our passenger seat at this lady getting stared at because she's like just getting looked at. And she's like trying to ignore it, and she's like
the way I
Looking
picture
around?
it in my head,
Please
she's
don't look at
doing
me.
the whole like Cody gets his wisdom teeth taken out and he's staring at a TV, but really staring at the wall behind the TV.
Watching the paint
That's
dry.
what she was kind of doing. She was kind of just staring at the road ahead of her while not staring at him.
But she knew he was looking.
Sometimes though you jump at the crazy guys. Like for example, remember when we were at Peanuts and that crazy dude just walks up to Boone and Boone's the type of guy where he will entertain.
He'll embrace the crazy,
He'll entertain the crazy.
He'll embrace
When these
anything.
guys start talking, blah blah blah, and then it just turns into them screaming in each other's faces back and
Yes.
forth, like,
Dude, it was the most
Boone?
it was
I
the
don't
crazy
remember
shit.
Boone and this random guy in a bar who was definitely the crazy guy in the bar walks
Definitely.
over, makes some conversation. Just him and Boone just start,
dude, they just
like as a
start-
joke, they just
Yeah.
start like screaming at each other back and forth.
They just had like a conversation about some random shit.
Yeah.
And I think he was saying like the guy was saying like, yeah, I bought like $1,300 worth of fucking jewelry. It's not like, and he's like, no way, $1,300 jewelry. Are you serious? And they're just fucking going at it, and then literally it ends with them going, ah. They just fucking screaming back and forth.
Yeah.
It's the night that I sang karaoke. 'Cause
Is
you
that
guys fucking
Peanuts?
paid me
Yeah, I
to.
was
Yeah.
gonna
I don't
say.
remember
Yes.
that point though. But
Yeah.
Boone is the
remember
type
that,
of guy to yell at that guy and then come back to the table and be like, he was cool. That guy was
That's
cool.
precisely what happened though. He left.
he
He,
was a
ended
cool
up
guy.
leaving, and then Boone was like, "That guy's awesome."
He's gonna get shanked by some crazy drifter one of these days.
And he's gonna come back to the table and that guy fucking shake me.
Yeah,
That's a cool guy.
That guy was cool.
He's a cool guy.
One of you
We should
guys
go to the
mind
hospital.
stitching me up?
He is the type of
shit.
guy to go into a bar though and just like conversate with random people. Like I can conversate with people.
Conversate.
Yeah, let it go.
I just walk away from the crazy.
But Boone's the type of guy to like conversate with people he shouldn't be. Fuck off, dude. It's a word. So what's the word you're questioning right now again?
Conversate.
But what's the
It's converse.
converse? Boone's the type of
You're
guy
trying
to
to
converse with
you're
someone?
you're combining conversation and converse and conversate. But
Okay,
I get
okay,
it.
dude, we
I-
get it. We get it, Cody.
I use the same
Smart.
thing. Yeah, James
I graduated from college.
I use the same fucking thing, but somebody brought it to my attention. I was like, you know what? That's true. It's like the fucking Mandela effect bullshit where like, you know what? I do say that.
Yeah.
Not
Whatever, dude.
Closet.
Closet.
But Boone's the type of guy to just talk to random people in a bar and be like, yeah, he was cool. But like actively seek out people.
Yeah, dude.
That like
He like you go to the bar, you see that person, and we're like, oh, like Jesus Christ, stay away from him. Boone's like, I'm gonna go talk to him.
20 minutes later, Boone's over there dapping him up and giving him
Yeah.
handshakes and shit.
Was like, yeah, I bought him a drink.
They're buying pull tabs together 20 minutes later.
Yeah, dude.
We're actually. I just met this guy. We're going to Hawaii next week. All
He's taking
expenses
me to
paid,
Hawaii.
baby. All inclusive, baby.
I
You got
believe
the
him.
drinks
Oh,
with
he's
the, you got the drinks with the umbrella and the scrambled eggs. It's all. Come on, this guy's hooking us up. Hollandaise sauce. That's how you know it's fancy. We're staying at the Grand Sheraton.
I haven't seen Boone for a couple weeks now.
God, dude.
I'm excited.
He's one of those guys that you kind of miss him being around. But then when you see him, you're like, he's fun.
Yeah, things happen.
Yeah,
you know.
But yeah.
It's just one of those guys that I truly appreciate because I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is going through that guy's head.
No, you don't.
At all.
Truly one of a kind.
I still think that, not that Boone's not his real name, but I feel like he's got some secrets, bro. Like, he doesn't talk.
Can we talk about how he has not had a Twitter yet?
He's fine. He's
That-
chilling.
Isn't that crazy?
Justin
His-
Herbert doesn't either. He's fine.
I mean,
But,
yeah,
like,
because he's famous.
But like, I just feel like Boone's one of those guys. He just doesn't talk. Well, he never talks about himself.
No, not really. Yeah.
I don't know really anything about Boone
Yeah.
besides the things I've seen Boone do, and I'm good friends with Boone.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't ever hear him talk about like,
The things you've seen him do is in like eat out of a human prosthetic.
yeah,
Things like that.
spill a whole gallon of rubber cement and cover it up with newspaper.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
just like the things I've seen him do. I'm like, I know this guy well enough to. But he's one of those guys. He's so secretive about his like personal life, and he never talks about it. It's just weird to me. But I love the guy.
Good guy.
Boone's not his real name. I don't think he says that on his driver's license. I didn't know until like last year that he was required to wear glasses when he drives. He's that blind. I didn't know that.
Are you fucking serious?
This is the first time I knew that.
He's required to wear.
He just doesn't.
He just doesn't. But he's required. He was required to wear glasses.
Is his vision really that bad?
Dude, his vision's.
Why doesn't he
I think his vision's
contacts?
worse than mine.
He just doesn't want to?
Maybe we'll get him on the podcast and ask him these questions.
Dude, like, from what I understand, Boone's vision is worse than mine. And if I didn't wear glasses, I wouldn't be able to function in life.
Take them off right now.
I mean, I see 4. But, like, for instance, I can't read Inglourious Bastards back there.
Who needs to? You don't need to read.
Like, I couldn't read that. I can barely read Django. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how Boone doesn't wear glasses. But he got surgery on his eyes, didn't he?
What?
No, he tried to. He tried to go get LASIK.
Couldn't get it.
And apparently his corneas are weak as fuck.
Oh, that's
He's got
not good.
weak ass corneas.
That's not good.
No, apparently, like if you go and get LASIK, you have to have, I think, corneas that are like thick enough to take the treatment.
Right.
And apparently, he has thin corneas.
Huh.
Yeah, which is not uncommon. Apparently, it's they reject a certain amount of, like a decent amount of people every year just because of it.
I thought he got it.
He tried.
Because
That's
I guess
crazy.
he texted me like the night before and he's like, "No more glasses for me." But that's funny that he still
And
has to wear them.
then nothing.
Have you ever seen him wear his glasses?
I don't think so.
Dude, he has like these tiny fucking old man readers.
Dude, are they the fucking ones that they
so
fold up?
funny. Dude.
No.
Dude.
Pulled up.
But it's like the
I got
super,
some
like, they're
uncles
only this
that are
tall.
The Ray J glasses.
So literally, you gotta fold them up, and they fold up with it, and then you put them on there like,
I like the glasses that people wear as a necklace, and then they
Yeah,
unsnap
Sam.
so you can put them on your... I like those ones, dude. Those are fun.
Great, very useful,
Yeah.
functional.
They are functional. But no, Boone's glasses are hilarious. Same with Joey Madhorter. His glasses are also funny.
You guys
You
wear
have
glasses?
He wears contacts.
People,
But he wear,
I
like,
can't believe this many people are fucking blind. Dude.
Yeah, everyone's blind.
I've seen him like take his contacts out before he goes to bed and put glasses on. Because I've spent the night at his house and he comes back downstairs or whatever. But yeah, he only wears them before he goes to bed. It's the only time I've ever seen him wear them.
Wow.
As much as I'd like to talk about other people wearing contacts, I also like to leave.
What else have you got to
Bye,
add, Blake?
guys.
Are you good?
He's hungry.
I got one. I got another quote for you this week. You ready for it, Brock?
Yes, sir.
It's so fucking cheesy.
I like it.
You ready?
I like cheesy. Let's go.
Broke is temporary. Poor is eternal.
Oh shit.
It's a mindset, brother.
Think about
and for
that.
that reason, I'm out.
Thank you for watching the Stoop Sitters podcast. This doesn't have to be a goodbye. This can be a see you later.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the Stoop Sitters podcast. And if you don't, your vibes are in the fucking basement.
Anything made you angry, make sure to email us, stoopsitters@gmail.com. If you want to email some funny videos, some of your mom's nudes, whatever's going to be the mix that day. So just feel free.
Follow our socials. Actually, just follow the TikTok. Who gives a fuck about any other social? Follow the TikTok. Stoop Sitters Pod.
If you're currently watching these videos in your mom's basement, here's one more and then a second one for you to also tune into.
This has been the Stoop Sitters podcast. There's currently a fart cooked up in the room. We got to get out of here.
Goodbye. Oh, see you later.